Are you going to be the next Prime Minister?
He's hoping so. Having lived in number 11 as Chancellor, he now wants to move in next door.
Someone has to grip this moment and make the right decisions.
Rishi Sunak, in a social media video today, announced he is officially running to be the next Prime Minister.
Do we confront this moment with honesty, seriousness and determination? Or do we tell ourselves comforting fairy tales that might make us feel better in the moment but will leave our children worse off tomorrow?
Sunak resigned as Chancellor earlier this week, marking the start of the end for Boris Johnson. But he burst into the nation's consciousness weeks after getting that job when he announced the furlough scheme during the pandemic.
The economic intervention that I'm announcing today is unprecedented in the history of the British state.
As was his flagship Eat Out to Help Out policy. But like with any other political career, controversy was soon on the menu. Fines for breaking lockdown rules, a storm over his millionaire wife's non-dom status, and questions over why he kept a US green card while Chancellor. But will any of that stand in his way? No, says this MP.
I think that Rishi's proven himself to be a dedicated public servant. He served as Chancellor of the Exchequer through one of the country's most difficult periods in the last 100 years, and he managed the economy throughout that time.
It's on Monday when the committee of Tory backbenchers, known as the 1922, will meet and decide the exact timetable for the Conservative leadership election. Tory MPs will vote in rounds for their preferred candidates, with last place being knocked out until there's only 2 left. Conservative Party members will then get to vote on the final 2 to decide which one will be the next Prime Minister. But some Tory MPs are yet to make up their minds on who they're backing.
It may well be, after the events that we've seen in recent months, the poll that it's cast over the government, that a fresh start is a good way forward, which isn't necessarily somebody who's completely new, but somebody who may perhaps have gained experience in high office, who's on the backbenches currently. And there are a number of candidates like that as well who may be looking to put their names forward.
And there's potentially a large field to choose from. Sunak joined Suella Braverman and Tom Tugendhat, both of whom have also publicly launched campaigns. But there are several others who are expected to do so or are openly considering it, including former and current cabinet ministers. With the race wide open, some potential runners are yet to make their position known.
Will you be standing for the leadership?
While others are hard at work to try and get the support from 8 colleagues that they need to officially enter.
I'm considering running. I'm putting my name in the ring. I'm a relative newcomer, if you like, to the contest. And I'm being perfectly honest when I say I haven't got my 8 signatures yet. But I'm taking soundings over the weekend and we'll make a decision early next week.
The contest is wide open. Many want to enter. And the stakes have never been higher as we all wait to find out who will eventually be our next Prime Minister. Shihab Khan, News at 10, Westminster.